Hello, Clare here with another episode of Stay Sane with Clare, and today I want to talk to you about which kind of fear you are feeling. So, we've started week 2 of the not quite a lockdown in the UK, and a lot of people are starting to feel scared. The initial adrenaline rush that got us through last week, particularly if we were juggling school at home with working and everything else, has petered off. And we've had a bit more time to be alone with our thoughts. A lot of people are feeling scared. We've got media hype, we've got social media hype, we've got conspiracy theories, we've got myths, we've got propaganda everywhere, and people are feeling scared. So, I want to talk to you briefly today about the effect that fear has on our body, our emotions, and the actions that we take. So when you think a fear-based thought, it triggers off something called the sympathetic nervous system. Okay, that's the bit in your body that controls the fight, flight, freeze response that you've probably heard of. That fires off biochemical reactions in the body, diverts blood flow to get ready to flight, to run from a danger, and that triggers our emotions, and those emotions feed our thoughts. There's a big section on this in Ditching Imposter Syndrome, okay, under the evolutionary cause. Let me just check the title there. It's called The Evolutionary View of Imposter Syndrome, so it's here in detail. But as an overview, those thoughts fire off the automatic biochemical reactions in the body that feed our emotions. Those emotions feed more thoughts, and so the cycle continues. This is how waking up, listening to the news, having a fear-based thought can create a negative spiral for the entire day. Now you can press pause at any point in that cycle. So when the nervous system is up here on high alert, you can actually bring it down through things like meditation, through deep breathing, through consciously choosing to relax your body and rebalance it. With the emotions, there are techniques you can use there to clear those out in under 60 seconds. I have a version of tapping EFT that I call EFT Reimagined that I use with my clients that can clear pretty much any emotion and its biological and hormonal effects in under a minute. And you can press pause on the thoughts, which is what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to share with you my ABC technique and also give you a way to free of charge download an audio to guide you through it in a cheat sheet so it's there for you whenever you need. But for today, there are 2 types of fear thoughts that we think. There are what I call legitimate fears, where you might be walking along a cliff path and it's really windy and your body is saying to you, whoa, Claire, this is a really bad idea. That is a legitimate fear. You are in physical danger. And I'm really pleased when my body tells me about that kind of thing. If it fires off the fight, flight, freeze to protect me from that, well, hey, let's do it. Similarly, if you are, say, a hospital worker and you're working with a patient who has got COVID-19 and you know that your personal protective equipment is not up to scratch, the legitimate fear thoughts will be triggering your body to take actions to protect yourself. So legitimate fear is useful. And normally it's also constrained because the minute you leave that cliff path, the fear can stand down because you're safe. The second type of fear I talk about with my students and my clients is mind story fear. These are the stories we tell ourselves that trigger exactly the same biochemical reaction in the body as that windy cliff path. But we feed the emotions, we feed the thoughts, and these are the fears that keep us stuck in the negative spiral. Now, when you are stuck in mind story fear, these are the what ifs, these are the reading the news and projecting this stuff into our future. This is not being in the present moment. It's stressing about the past and worrying about a future that hasn't yet happened. It's about turning those molehills into mountains. Yeah? These mind story fears, the effect on the body is identical to legitimate fears. Your body feels every thought you think. So if you are sitting there with a mind story fear running, your body is going to be flooded with cortisol and adrenaline, 2 major immune system killers, yeah? The key is to ask yourself, if you're feeling scared, if you're feeling worried, what's real in this? Right here, right now, what is real? And what can I do about it? that can help to give you back the perspective. I will share with you the ABC technique tomorrow. Those of you in my Natural Resilience program have got access to my Meditation Made Easy training, which is the single biggest thing you can do for yourself to generally reduce your fear levels. Because here's the thing, fear is contagious. If you are scared, others in your household are going to be scared. If you're feeling scared, anxious, worried, you're going to be putting out stuff on social media that has that energy, that whips that feeling up with others. We have a responsibility to ourselves and to those around us not to allow the mind story fears to get out of proportion. So anything you can do today to cut your fear levels, to rebalance your nervous system, to de-stress and to become more naturally resilient is going to pay dividends, not just for you, but for those you love too. Because just as fear is contagious, so is that groundedness, that inner calm, that still point. Can you feel it? Just letting things go for a moment. We're in a time with so much uncertainty, so many unknowns, facing things we've never had to face before. My dream for you is for you to be able to ride those waves rather than drowning under them. So I hope you found that useful today. Tune back in, same time tomorrow, 8:45 UK time. And I will be covering my ABC technique for you and giving you the free download and cheat sheet so that you can press pause on the thoughts. But right now, I invite you just to take 3 sighing breaths with me. It's a great way to reset the fear response in the body. Breathing in through the nose. Okay, one more time. And a third time, breathing in. And let that fear go. Can you feel the difference? So, if you're not with us already, come and join us at Natural Resilience, clareyosa.com/natural resilience. I can't wait to share this with you. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'd love to hear from you via the comments. Have you been stuck in mind story fear? And how could you reset that today? Let me know by the comments if you found this useful. Make sure you followed me on Facebook. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe. And please come and join us at clareyosa.com/natural resilience. I'll see you next time.